Another look at claims that the Earth has recently shifted on its axis by several degrees. We're going to take a look at some time-lapse videos of the northern circumpolar stars, and we're going to do a comparison of a video that was uploaded back in November 2009 and a video that was redone in July of this year, 2012. We're going to compare the two videos and see if we can spot any difference between the tilt of the Earth based on the position of the northern pole star Polaris. This is a video that was uploaded back in November 2009 on the 15th of November by RT66T-Bird, who is Thomas Gugliotta. Now, I contacted Thomas after watching his video, and here is his first video that was uploaded back in 2009. As we can see, the northern pole star Polaris there, with the northern circumpolar stars rotating around Polaris. I contacted Thomas and asked him if he would be kind enough to film another time-lapse just as he had done this one, so that we could compare the position of Polaris in the sky and see if we could find any difference in the tilt of the Earth. And Thomas very kindly accepted the challenge and has uploaded a couple of videos. This is one of them. This one was filmed on the 20th of July from Great Sand Dunes National Park in Colorado. Here are the GPS coordinates from where he took the video, and he started filming at about 10 past 10 in the evening. Now I'll just stop it here before we run it. I just want to point out a few things. Here is Polaris, and I'm going to point out some other stars just as some markers so that we can compare them. The other thing that I would say to you too is I'll put the links for these videos in the description box, and I recommend that you do view them directly, and if possible change the quality to high definition and watch them full screen so that you can see the details clearly. Okay, so here's Polaris, and I just want to point out these three stars here, 1, 2, 3 stars, and I'm going into Starry Night Pro astronomy software. Here is Polaris, and here are our three stars at the top here, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now the other thing I'm going to do is turn on the celestial poles. So here is the northern celestial pole. So we can see that Polaris is not exactly on the northern celestial pole, but it's very close. In fact, if I zoom in here, so we've got a bit more separation, I can check the angular separation between the northern celestial pole and Polaris. We find it's 40 arc minutes, so we've got 0 degrees, 40 arc minutes. Now 40 arc minutes, there's 60 arc minutes to a degree, so 40 arc minutes is 2/3 of a degree. So I'll just zoom back out here. Now there's our three stars at the top there, 1, 2, 3, that we were comparing in Tom's video. Here they are, 1, 2, 3. If I go back to Starry Night Pro, I've got this set up at the same time, 10 past 10 on the 20th of July, and this is pretty close to the same location that he was filming from. I've got the time, the speed set to 334 times, which actually matches the time-lapse speed of Tom's video. So as we can see, we've got the circumpolar stars here rotating through the sky. You can see Polaris is moving around the northern celestial pole there. So again, it's not right in the middle. By the way, the moon and the sun are both approximately 30 arc minutes in diameter, or about half a degree. So you would actually fit the full moon in between the northern celestial pole and Polaris, as we see it here. Okay, I'll just stop that there. You can see the stars rotating through the sky. Let's go to Tom's video and play it. We see the same thing. Now in the video, it's hard to see that Polaris is not exactly right where the northern celestial pole is, but I'm going to show you some still photos that Thomas has taken using a program called Star Trails, where he's actually been able to just stack these images from the stars as they rotate through the sky. We'll see those in just a minute. Okay, so here's this video. We've got the morning daylight coming up from the next day here. So this is Tom Gugliotta, or RT66T-Bird. I recommend you check out his channel and watch these videos. As I say, the links will be in the description box. Now, Tom has taken his time-lapse video and created these star trail images. This is the second video that we've just viewed that was filmed on the 20th of July, and this one here was the original video that was filmed on the 15th of November 2009. Now the trails look a little bit different here, they're sort of opposite. This is because they were filmed at a different time of the year. This first one was filmed in November, and this one was filmed in July. So what I've done is I've opened them up in paint.net that is, and I've rotated the first image so that it matches the second image as if they were filmed at the same time of the year. So by flicking from one to the other, we can see that there is no change in the Earth's pole. The centre of rotation is still right in the middle there. This bright trail here, that is the trail that has been left by the northern pole star Polaris. Okay, as we said, Polaris is not right in the middle, it's not right on the northern celestial pole, but it's very close. But comparing this image from 2009, November 2009, to this image, which was filmed in July of this year, 2012, we can see that the centre of rotation is still right about here with Polaris, just very near the centre of rotation there. So if the Earth's pole had tilted by several degrees, then that would mean that Polaris would be out here somewhere. If we're talking about 2/3 of a degree from here out to Polaris, if we were talking about several degrees of pole shift, then Polaris would be way out here. And obviously, comparing the two images, this one from 2009 to this one in 2012, we see that they're exactly the same. So this puts to rest the claims that the Earth's poles have tilted by several degrees. People are claiming that the sun is rising in the wrong direction because they don't realise that throughout the seasons the sun's position that it rises on the horizon does actually change throughout the year. It is quite normal, nothing unusual. So hopefully we've found this helpful to put to rest these crazy claims about the poles tilting. I recommend that you check out our discussion page on Facebook, VORTEX, Voices of Reason to Explain X, and once again check out Thomas's great time-lapse videos there. Thanks again to Thomas for your help on this, I really appreciate that, and thanks for everyone for watching. Hello YouTube, in this video we're going to take another look at claims that the Earth has recently shifted on its axis by several degrees. We're going to take a look at some time-lapse videos of the northern circumpolar stars, and we're going to do a comparison of a video that was uploaded back in November 2009 and a video that was redone in July of this year, 2012. We're going to compare the two videos and see if we can spot any difference between the tilt of the Earth based on the position of the northern pole star Polaris. This is a video that was uploaded back in November 2009 on the 15th of November by RT66T-Bird, who is Thomas Gugliotta. Now, I contacted Thomas after watching his video, and here is his first video that was uploaded back in 2009. As we can see, the northern pole star Polaris there, with the northern circumpolar stars rotating around Polaris.